Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I was supposed to be live doing this, but I got some stuff that came up this evening, and I will not be able to. And frankly, I don't want to wait. So instead, we are going to be doing a premiere. Hooray! I know, it's different, but it works. It's kind of like being live, but also not. So anyway, sorry. But I'll see you again Monday, which is really fun, if I don't have a video out before that. The legendary banner for FEH has dropped, okay? And I'm freaking ready for it. There's so much good stuff, and like one bad thing. Sorry, FEH fans. You know, I've been a relatively good lad. You know, I've been present. Okay, like that. We don't have any orbs there yet, but I'm planning like 300 or so. So exciting. That could be better, and that was probably a mistake. Um, but it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is, and that is what we're dealing with. So we're gonna pump some orbs here. Hopefully, summer is not Goldvig summer, which would be fantastic. But in the meantime, this is what we're working with. I am pulling for basically green, right? Red, definitely red, and blue. Colorless doesn't really matter so much. Frankly, if I need a Hortensia, which I don't, she'll show up somewhere more helpful than a 1 and 3, one of which I have plus 10 already painstakingly burnt into my memory. So, that said, shout out to members. I appreciate you. I recently changed up membership tiers, by the way. So if you are still currently a member in a retiring tier, please, so YouTube doesn't charge back on me, shift to a different tier. Or if you want, feel free to cancel. It's up to you. But we got new stuff in there. The new low tier is now 99 cent. Crazy, what a bargain. And then the mid tier is now $5.99, which I could not make 501 like I wanted because I am still bound by YouTube law, evidently. So there's that. But hey, if you would consider becoming a member amongst these fine people, put them up again. I don't care if I show them twice. Amongst these fine people, you know, do that if you're feeling inclined. We're in. We're rolling with it, baby. Wait, what do I want again? Not colorless. Great. What an epic beginning. What an epic beginning this is. Oh boy. Just anything but colorless. Gets 4 colorless. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Starting off at 886 orbs. Yowza. That's a lot. I can use all of these things. And I will. Happily. I'll happily use all these things. Heck yeah. Mathilda. Still not resplendentized. Still does not matter. Sorry, Mathilda fans. Look. I think we can all agree. I've been putting out a lot of content lately. For those of you diehards who have been watching everything, I appreciate the hell out of you. I do. It's one thing for me to do stuff that, you know, you, let's be honest, have shared interest in. But to show up to support me to do things that I want to do selfishly on my own YouTube channel, now that's pog, okay? I'll say it. I don't care if I sound cringe. That's hella pog. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm, of course, talking about Wuthering Waves, which is of recently. My latest obsession as of recently. Ooh, unlucky. I guess we got green, though. So green is good. Green's always good. We like green. Right? Green is good. No, not that. That's not what we're after. Nope. Definitely not that. But we'll get there. Okay, oh god. I thought it was the other Fae for a second, and I was like, but wait, that's blue. And I pulled green, and I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. Golvig, please leave me alone. That's one. That's one. That's right. Who's the GOAT? My ass. I'm the GOAT. I don't care. It's fine. Respectfully, it is fine. And I do not care. I don't care. I clutched it. I clutched it, and I don't care. I feel like he's probably worth a merge and a sack. So eventually I'd like 3 of him. So that I can do the fancy heroic ordeals. And get my snazzy... How many was it? 600 flowers? I don't know. Whatever sad excuse they made claiming to have fixed the dragon flower issue by just summon more sweaty. Yeah, that. That, I suppose, is what I want to do. But, I mean, it's a dragon skill, right? So, like, I'm physically and emotionally bound to reproducing that on, like, all my favorite dragons. That's just how it is. Which, I mean, Nagi's gonna get one, Rhea's gonna get one, Sarah's gonna get one. Naga's gonna get one. But what about Tiki? We'll see. We'll see. Tiki might get it in her Brave Refine. You don't know. They could be nice. Okay? It could happen. It won't. But it could. And I mean, I have... I really have to sack a Grima over to Lumera. Because Grima has currently all my really good dragon skills. Being the only other rearmed dragon that exists in the world. So I need to start pivoting. Because, I mean, I have a plus 10 Grima. But like... Or I guess rearmed Rama. Rearmed Robin is the proper way to say it. I have a rearmed Robin. I do. But you know, I don't like using her as much. That's... Nope. 4 stars. 4 stars. Smoke and 4 stars. Rude. Yeah, okay. 1 of each. 1 of each! I'm fine with 1 of each. Give me another Corrin. Give me a Lumera. Give me an Ike. Done. F. The real tricky bit is knowing who to spark. Because I really want Lumera merges. But also, Ike makes me hate life in present state. So... I'm torn. I'm very torn. Honestly... I think I have my answer as to whomst I'm going to spark. So leave it in a comment. Let me know who you think I'm going to spark. Let me know. And we'll see if we came to the same answer together. Now, that won't be for another, like, probably 15 minutes or so. Maybe 20. I don't know how long this will last. But, you know, it's fun to guess. It's fun to think. What if? Alright, I think we're like 100 orbs out. Which makes me sad. 777 orbs? A 3-star. How terribly unlucky. On 777, we got a 3-star. That's crazy. I can use all of these things. And I will. Respectfully, I will summon on all these stones. And I will be the greatest of summoners. And my title will be undisputed. It is kind of nice that I got a Corrin already. Because of the green options, he really is, outside of Alir, the main focal point there. Which, you know, on the Hero Rises banner, I didn't really get any Alirs. Which made me sad. I think I got like... Well, I sparked one. Yeah. I did spark one. So I guess there's that. But I had her merged up a little bit beforehand, so I think she's in like the mid-range of like max merges so far. She's somewhere between like 4 and 7, which I think is still middle. But it would be nice to, you know, have that. I don't know, man. Like, merges aren't really that important. I feel like merges are just a flex at this point, because it's like, oh, I really like this character. But also, it's a fictional character and not real. And money is real. And I like that because it allows me to stay in my house, which is nice. So, you know. Ooh. There's a Goldvig in there somewhere. I know there's a Goldvig in there somewhere. That's crazy. That's crazy there's a Goldvig in there. Yowza. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Lucky. Unlucky rubber ducky. Nope. Not Henry. It's crazy to me how useless a lot of these characters are now. And I say that as nicely as I can. But that is new art. That's new art that, honestly, it doesn't, in sprite form, doesn't look that different. But I also don't really remember what Camilla looks like in normal circumstances. Because I just... That's 2. That's 2. Hello. Hello. Okay. Same stats. Kind of weird. A little weird there. Oh, that's happening. Don't know why that's up. Okay. All right. We are so close. No, I won't stop. Respectfully. I don't want to go again. Okay. Okay. All right. Time to choose. Whomst am I sparking? Let me know in the comments down below. Or I guess if you're also in the live chat for the premiere, then you could technically, you know, you would know then. Also, the chat. You got to type the chat. Hotly anticipated. I do want merges here, 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 and I do need one more Corrin, technically, to be able to do the merged ordeals thing. Which is a terrible name, by the way. Merged ordeals. Is that it makes it sound like merging is problematic. Who'd have thought? Okay. Do you have your guess? Do you have your guess? Is it in there? Okay. We're gonna spark. Ooh, here's a fun one. What if I did this? Hold on. Hold on. Through the magic. Through the magic. Hold on. Oh no, it's gone. Are we ready? I can't show you yet because the stone color. Oh, that's right. I went with my queen. Well, technically my other queen. She's a dragon queen, and we love that for her. I went Lumera. I went Lumera. Mainly because, and we're going to keep going a little bit further, but my thought process, hear me out. If I got anybody other than Lumera in blue outside of like Shez a little bit, I would be bummed. Genuinely, if I didn't get a single Lumera on this, I would be bummed. Straight up. I'd be bummed. And frankly, I may just stop pulling blue now, to be honest. Because the Fae terrifies me, and I know I'm going to get one, and I just don't want that. As, you know, Shez, I'm 50-50 on either way. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fine, or I wish it was Lumera, but, you know. Fae is a hard, please, for the love of God, no, for me. Despite being a dragon, which is cool, except she looks like a tiny chicken, which is not cool. Okay, dragons are supposed to be big and awesome, not tiny and fluffy, like an Easter Day present, okay? That's not how that works. But, coupled with that, anybody outside of Kevasir, which I don't really want copies of, I would be fine with. Red is a strong pull still, as is green. So blue is a slightly weaker pull for me, which makes sense to get the thing I want from blue guaranteed. Okay, and then continue pulling on the other colors. That's where my head was. I'm smart today, y'all. I got brain power bursting. Okay? I was built different for this today. I'm freaking ready, bro. I'm freaking ready, bro. And, you know, obviously, if I get another Lunar, I would also be very happy about that. But mostly, one more Corrin would be dope, because then I'd just be like, I'm done, you know? I think at this point, I would probably take... I'd probably take the fodder and not worry about the merged ordeals as much. Because it doesn't... Like... What am I gonna do with 600 Dragon Flowers? You know? Like... I learned a long time ago not to put Dragon Flowers on things that I might regret. Because I did it a couple times, and I regretted it. He's new! He's new this one! That's exciting. He's new. Hey man. What's up? I don't remember where you came from. I think you're a Fates character, right? Yeah. Interesting. The Wind Tribe. I don't remember what banner that was. What banner even was that? Yeah, what banner was that? It must have been something I skipped. Right, like straight up. It had to be something I skipped. Wait, it wasn't the Azura banner, was it? Maybe it was. That's the only Fates banner I remember in recent recollection. I don't remember anybody else. That's different. Probably doesn't matter. You know? He's new. He will now join the S-Rank catalog, which is... If you don't know about it, that's fine. Stay that way. It's better. My OCD is crazy now. I hate you so much that you are not an Emblem-like. My OCD goes so crazy now because it's like, oh, yeah, now it's like incomplete. Like if I don't have the character, that's fine. That's fine. I made my peace with that because I'm never getting Summer Leo, so I'm never going to have technically a complete catalog. And I'm chill with that. I'm so chill with that. Okay. Admittedly, my least favorable option in green. But rearm is a rearm. And I can make my peace with that. Alarm Defense Res has purpose somewhere. Probably. Maybe. And maybe someone will come out with an axe that I really like, and we'll need that. Because I already gave the one that I had to Titania. I had one or two. I don't remember how many Lucinas I got. But I don't think I got more than two. But I think I gave it to Titania. I'm like 99% certain I gave it to Titania. As was evident from a recent stream, where chat informed me that the first Arcane Axe, the one that what's her name has, Hell Lady person, Ganglo, them, her, yes. The axe does not get follow up. Thus, the reason for quick proposal war. So I was like, oh. Because like it's become such a standard thing, I think, that like it was like, oh yeah, that was an early weapon that didn't do that. That's crazy. But I'm pretty sure like most of the other rearmed weapons have that, so it's a little confusing. So yeah, it's like it's not even that good anymore, to be honest, which is crazy. Another Camilla, interesting. Okay. Do we vibe Resplendent Camilla's art? Which, by the way, for the record, in stream, Wednesday night. I was like, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if it was actually Corrin? Because of Resplendent Camilla. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they were telling us the secret all along. Maybe they were waiting for Resplendent Camilla to come out days before they revealed Legendary Corrin. You know what I mean? And they did, which is crazy. So, I thought it was going to be Ivy. But then, in a final, like, one of the last couple hours before the trailer, I was like, you know what? But, like, what if? It's crazy that that's a thing. And it was. Not that I don't think they really do that for Resplendence. I don't think that's a thing that they do. But, you know, is what it is. I feel nervous about summer. I feel nervous about summer. It makes me afraid. It makes me afraid. I am very, very hopeful, okay, that summer, if it has Golvig, hard if, okay, like not even like, right, like a maybe type situation, not confirmed, just speculated. If there was a summer Golvig, that she please be in July and not June, because that would be much easier for me. I don't really care about many of the Braves this year. I have told people I don't have horses and races anymore for Brave. Alphonse was kind of cool, because you know they have to work a little bit at that, I think. Which is ultimately usually my goal, which is why I vote for things like Nagi, for example. A character that they don't really give a lot of context to. If you've never played Shadow Dragon, don't know what to tell you, but they basically, her ending title is she just kind of walks off and doesn't even say anything. She just kind of Irish goodbyes, and then she's done. Which I think trying to make a brave hero and then give context behind why they're a brave hero would be interesting. So anytime they have to work a little bit, you know, anytime they got, there's a gold dig in there. I know there's a gold dig in there. Anytime they have to put a little bit of effort in there, I'm like, yeah, no, that's cool. Let's do that though. I can do all of these. So I'm in favor of the road more difficult to traverse in terms of brave options these days. We dodged the 1 in 3, baby! Yes! Oh! God, yes, that feels good! God. You know, when you land a critical hit like that, which, by the way, for the record, yeah, she on my phone. She's not been off my phone because the previous summons for her have been so poor that, you know, I needed a little extra juice. I probably should have put Ike on there now that I'm thinking about it. But it usually works. I did the same for Golvig. I did the same for Chloe. You know, sometimes sometimes you just need a little extra superstition, you know what I mean? Because superstition works. Alright? It works. It freaking works. 2 in the same sesh? Do I just not summon a lot anymore? That's crazy. I don't remember who was what, so let's keep that. I don't know if plus speed is good for him. I feel like it's probably not. It's probably not. But it might be. But it's probably not. It's crazy how we get 2 of the same new option in a single set. That's kind of wild. I'm outie. Alright, so we're officially 3 hundo deep, which feels a little bit bad. I think the next 5-star, if it's something I like, we're going to call it. The midpoint banner, I'm not really concerned with. There's not a lot of characters left to introduce into the game at this point that I would be a huge fan of outside of Stefan. But I don't think they're going to do that because he's going to be the free unit for Choose Your Legends this year because of the top 200. There are very little characters not in the game yet outside of Stefan. Unless, of course, they're going to relicense Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which I don't think that they're going to do that. So, I am still pinpointing that he will be free, which means I will be free. Okay? And then we're all going to have a great time. Bam. That said, I was concerned about a rearmed dragon. And boy, was it a rearmed dragon in the shape of Lumera. So that's fun. For me, so fun. I thought it might be Rhea or something. I was concerned. I had worries. Okay. But, you know, we got there. We made our peace. And it's not Rhea. So I'm less concerned about that now. There are certain archetypes within the game that I'm worried about coming out. And there's not that many. This was what I like to think of for me as like a rebuilding year. And I've had in the last 7 or so, like 2, where they're not introducing a new hero type that I'm aghast for, or they're introducing new characters into the game that I'm hyped about. It's very much been a rebuild this year in that a lot of my favorites are getting remixed, or they're getting refines, or you know, I'm rebuilding them because there are certain skills that have come out that make them a lot better now, or they're getting resplendence. Like it's that kind of year for me, where I don't have to really think too much about it. Which is in the year of the dragon. Boy, was I nervous to start. But we have gotten some cool dragons so far. I'm not going to cap on that. There have been some cool dragons so far. We started off the year with a mythic Lumera. We got a rearmed Lumera. Bride Nell was a thing, which also feels weird. I wish we would have had just a normal Nell in the game, because Nell herself is pretty dope. It is what it is. I got my single copy. I'm done. So, you know, I am happy to take less of an initiative summoning this year, because, frankly, I shouldn't have pulled that. I wasn't thinking what my rate was at. And it's a Shez, so that's fine. It could be worse. Definitely could be worse. But I did not think about my rate at all. I didn't think about my rate at all, brother. Okay. Well, I don't know that within my 400-ish budget, I am going to be able to get another 5-star. But we'll try. We'll try, and we'll just do green and red, because green still has some value for me, as does red, obviously. I don't think I'm going to get a single Ike. That's the craziness in all this. I don't think I'm going to get a single Ike. Genuinely. I don't think I'm going to get a single Ike. Which is, you know, sad and scary to think about, but another Camilla. Interesting. The rate up on Camilla on a Corrin banner. Go figure. I almost wish that they would do rate ups for 4 stars alongside 5 stars. Like not have them featured, but just like a slight bump. You know what I mean? Like other games I play, like Star Rail has, you know, the 4-star system, right? Where there's like 3 featured 4 stars alongside the single 5-star rating. But like, wouldn't it be cool if like you had a Corrin banner, right? So then you had like a Camilla and Silas and like, you know, any of Corrin's friends basically be like on just a teeny little rate up. because they were happy that their boy was home. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool, but that's just me. That's just my thoughts in the game. I'm not gonna get an Ike, am I? I'm straight up. I'm just not gonna get an Ike, am I? They're really gonna do me like that, aren't they? I've pulled every red. Y'all have seen it. Y'all have seen it. I have not discriminated. I have pulled every red. I've pulled every blue. Well, I haven't pulled every blue since the Shez. But before that, I was pulling every blue. I've pulled every green. I've only gotten blue and green. That's the only times it has happened. Straight up. I just know that at this point, having sunk 400 orbs, were I to get a Fae, it would feel so bad that I don't want to risk it. I've gotten 2 Lumeras, one of which was a Spark. So that's chill. I'm happy with that, I think. I don't... Not a Corrin. Another Lucina. Okay. That's... Alright. Okay. Baruka. Baruka... It is a Lucina-filled Baruka sandwich. Did that sound as weird as it felt to say? Out loud? Yeah. Alright. We'll go just a teeny bit further into the unknown. A third Corrin would be great. Literally any Ike would also be great. I got 2 Lumeras. Pretty happy with that. I guess technically I did get 2 Corrins. Technically. I did get 2 Corrins. There's no technicality on it. That's just fact. You know? So, at the end of the day, I can't really be that upset about it. You know? Ultimately, I gotta feel pretty good about it. You know? Okay. Okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in it. Alright, next 5-star, unquestionably. That's it. It's just, we're not getting a lot of red stones, and that's unlucky. It is what it is. Would I father Lagoo's friend? I don't even know that I would. I just like Emblem Ike, you know? Green. All green. Yay! Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, since I'm here, I don't think we can afford to go back in at this point. Let's just see what we get. Maybe there's another 5-star. Maybe we get lucky. We don't. Because life is sad. No. Okay. Very cool. Alright, so that is where I stop, I think. And I will do a follow-up video where, you know, we have our totals of what we got and what our merges look like, what our father looks like. I am at least... I mean, I'm not going to be able to do merge ordeals, straight up. Because the Dragon Father on Corrin is worth way more, in my opinion. And that is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, I'm at least going to be able to get dragon skills on other dragons, which is nice. Again, I don't really need the flowers. I don't know what I would do with them immediately. So, you know, I'll make my peace with that. But I got some very valuable merges in the likes of Lumera, as well as Alir. So that's kind of a win. We have 427 orbs after the initial 886, I think was the right number, right? So that means we burned 459. Oof. That is a lot. But I think I planned... Okay, so I went like 100-ish over. I went like 100-ish over, which isn't that bad, I don't think. But if you look at this, we are now officially halfway through the year, I think, more or less. We got 4726 divided by 9600, which puts us right around the halfway mark. And I mean, if you look back, we've splurged a little bit on stuff like the Fallen Lumera banner, right? We had the plus 10 Spring Chloe, you know, and then there were a couple of mythic banners, but this is by far one of the heftier sessions. The plus 10 Chloe, obviously huge. But, you know, I feel like most of them were under 200, you know. So most of them actually were under 100, under 150. So I think overall it's okay. I'm in an okay spot. I'm gonna have to chill for several months. For several of the remaining, like, 6-ish months or so. I'm so terrified about whatever it is winter is going to be that I'm scared. I'm scared what that's gonna look like, man. Please don't give me Winter Rhea this year. Wait, okay, wait. So, like, the challenge ends on December 31st, technically, right? Because that's a year. And I'm doing it during a leap year, which is technically an extra day in the calendar year. So really, but like the challenge ends calendar date 2024. So if the winter banner is still around by that time, then I can still split. And get a jump start on next year's tax deductions. It's a win-win, probably. Alright. I think this is still going pretty well. I'm a little over rate, but there are going to be a handful of banners that I do a null pull on. Like, that's just going to be the truth of it. Because there can't be that much that I'm invested into. So, end of the day, I'm not that nervous, really. Like, I feel I'm not over that 50% yet. And we're starting June. Technically, the middle of the year is the end of June. But that doesn't matter. That does not matter. We're good. I'm chilling. I'm mad chilling. I'm vibing, bro. Hell yeah. Hey, thank you, members. Again, by the way, I appreciate your contribution. Did you know the majority of revenue I generate on this channel, because AdSense kind of sucks, in a in a post-2020 world? Did you know that member revenue keeps my channel afloat and also allows me to replace my graphics card when my computer randomly decides to shut down? So thank you for things like that. It's super helpful that I don't necessarily have to be worried when scary things pop up. So thank you again to members. Again, I did slightly restructure some things, and we'll be closing out some tiers in the next 30 days or so. So if you'd like to become a member, even if it's just a 99-cent tier, hey, that's cool. I appreciate any and all help. But special shout out to you God Gamer tiers, which I don't even know why you would want to give me that much money a month, but I appreciate it a lot. Like a lot. That's crazy that you do that. I consider this an absolute success. This is an absolute win for me. I think. I didn't get a single retro. Oh god, I didn't get a single icon. It's fine. He'll be back in August or something. Which reminds me, the Hero Tracker's out, so if you haven't seen that today, you could. That's within your power to do that. So, you check that out. But that's going to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you again. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, because it's the weekend time. And I will see you again on Monday for a live stream. So, thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.